How's it hanging, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be counting down my top 10 most anticipated TV shows of 2024. Next year, I'm really excited because there's going to be some damn good television coming our way. Well, hopefully. Of course, we don't know yet because it's in the future. But I think 2025 will actually end up being even better because we have shows like Stranger Things Season 5, the final season, and we also got probably Squid Game Season 2, I'd imagine, will come out in 2025, and also The White Lotus Season 3. So just a bunch of good stuff in the next couple of years. But today, of course, we're talking about next year, 2024, which it's just crazy that we're already there, and it's the end of the year, and it's weird, man. Time's going by fast, but I thought it would be fun to do this video because I always like to do these types of videos at the end of the year. But anyway, starting off at number 10, I have The Walking Dead Dead City Season 2. Now, I reviewed all the episodes of Season 1 this year, and if you watched those reviews, you'll know I was a pretty big fan of this first season. I thought it was pretty solid overall, and I'm very interested to see how they continue that story moving forward with Season 2. Just the way Season 1 ended with Negan and Maggie's characters, I'm really excited to see where they go with those two characters, obviously. And I think Negan could kind of return to some of his more evil ways, potentially, if he does kind of take the Dama's offer that she gave him at the end of Season 2, or at the end of Season 1, and he could kind of control and take over Manhattan and revert back to old Negan, because we kind of saw glimpses of that in Season 1, where, he's kind of reverting to his old ways a little bit, which I don't know. I mean, that is a very interesting concept because in the comics, he never really kind of reverts to his old ways. I mean, we're obviously not in comic territory anymore, but either way, I'm excited to see what they do with Season 2 of Dead City. I loved the just overall atmosphere of Season 1 and the look of New York, and I'm just excited to see more of it for sure. Anyway, moving on to number 9, I have a show that I guess isn't technically confirmed to be coming out in 2024, but it's Severance Season 2. And I really enjoyed the first season of Severance. And apparently it's kind of been in production hell right now with the writer's strike and actor's strike, but I feel like there might be something else going on with production for Severance Season 2. It's been apparently a chaos, and it says the new episodes have reportedly been delayed significantly. And again, this could have been partly due, definitely, to the writers and actors strike, but I think there is something else going on, and there's something else at play here with the production, and that's unfortunate because I really want Season 2 to come out sometime in 2024, which I do think it's likely at some point we will be getting the second season in 2024. I'd be a little surprised if they did push it all the way back to 2025, so I do anticipate seeing Season 2 of Severance next year, and I'm looking forward to that, of course, because Severance Season 1, very unique show, really interesting and engaging, and I just thought it was really well put together, man. I really loved the first season of Severance. I know a lot of people really enjoyed Severance. It was kind of a sleeper, like no one really expected it to be that good. Well, maybe some people did, but I didn't expect it to be that good, and it's one of Apple TV's best shows, along with Ted Lasso, obviously, and now Ted Lasso's over, so I don't know. I'm just really excited to see what they do with Season 2, and I hope production is kind of cleaned up. I want them to move forward with it, and hopefully it does. But anyways, moving on to number 8, I have The Traitors US Season 2. I'm a big fan of reality TV, I'm not going to lie. That's something I don't talk a lot about on this channel, but I'm a huge fan of reality television, particularly reality competition shows such as Big Brother and Survivor. And of course, we have Big Brother and Survivor legends partaking in this season. Dan Giesling, Janelle, and then, for Survivor, Parvati and Sandra. These are top-of-the-line people from their respective shows, and I'm super excited to see Season 2. I loved Season 1 as well, and it's been a while, I feel like, since Season 1 came out. And I'm ready. I'm jonesing for some Traitors content, because I don't watch the other versions of the Traitors. I know there's like a Traitors Canada, I'm pretty sure, and maybe Traders UK. I don't know. I don't watch those other ones because I don't have a VPN, to be honest. So I only watch the Traders US. So I'm excited to see all the interactions between the cast. Also, Johnny Bananas is on here as well. So it'll be really cool just to see all these people interacting. And it's a fun little show. And I had to put it on the list. You know, I do love my reality TV. I can't lie. But yeah, that's number 8. Number 7, I have The Penguin, which is going to be the HBO show, or Max show, I guess it's just called now. And obviously, this is like the spin-off series from The Batman with Colin Farrell as the Penguin. And I think it's like directly after the events of The Batman, I'm pretty sure. Or you know, it's obviously in that same universe, of course, but it's going to basically deal with the Penguin kind of rising to power in Gotham's, you know, criminal underworld. Sounds really interesting just because of the way things kind of ended in the Batman. You know, I do think there will be this kind of power struggle going on in Gotham City, and I think that will be very interesting to see unravel. And of course, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, I thought he was really great, man. I'm excited to see more of him because I just really do think he was a solid pick for this character. And I'm also wondering if this is going to be kind of similar to like The Sopranos or something, because it's kind of dealing with, you know, the mafia and the mob and whatnot, and, you know, just the criminal underworld in general. I think it'll be interesting to see. And yeah, I think it'll be good. They did a little like in production teaser a while ago. And I guess this isn't technically slated for 2024. Well, IMDb has it listed for 2024, but I don't think that's 100% confirmed. We did get some casting news, I think, you know, with Clancy Brown playing Salvatore Maroni. So I think that'll be really fun. Yeah, I think it'll be a really cool show, honestly. I think it'll be really awesome. So that's number 7. Moving on to number 6, I have House of the Dragon Season 2. Now, I did enjoy Season 1 of House of the Dragon, but not as much as Game of Thrones, I'll be honest. Like, I mean, apart from Season 8. Obviously, everyone's talked about that already. But I did enjoy Season 1, but I do think Season 2 could definitely improve on some things. A lot of the time skip stuff going on with Season 1 was annoying to me, and how halfway through the season they swap out actors. It was a little annoying to me. And also, I want to see more of the world of Westeros. Quite frankly, a lot of Season 1 took place in King's Landing. I want to see Winterfell, which they did confirm we will see the Starks and Winterfell and some of those people potentially in Season 2. And I think Season 2 will actually be even better. I think it's also only 8 episodes, Season 2, instead of 10, which was Season 1. And I think it'll be a bit different. Quite frankly, I think Season 2 will be better than Season 1. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be just an overall vast improvement. But moving on, at number 5, I have Daredevil Born Again, which cautiously optimistic about this show, quite frankly. I've heard some good things, I've heard some bad things, but you know Daredevil's my GOAT. I love Charlie Cox as Daredevil. You know, I love the original Netflix series. Those 3 seasons are masterpieces. And I don't know if Disney Plus is going to be able to kind of maintain that level of quality. Quite frankly, what they did with Daredevil in She-Hulk was repulsive. I absolutely hated what they did with Daredevil in She-Hulk. I'm sorry, this is my honest opinion. I'm not holding back anymore. I absolutely hated what they did with him in She-Hulk, and I want him to return to form and how he was in the original, 3 seasons. He was like a joke in She-Hulk, and I understand She-Hulk was, a bit more of a comedic show, but this is going to have to be a much more darker and mature show for me to enjoy this, quite frankly. I've said quite frankly a bunch, but, John Bernthal's returning as Frank Castle, the Punisher. Vincent D'Onofrio is going to return potentially. I will say that we did hear some news that Karen Page and Foggy Nelson, the actors who play those characters, might not return in this series. That's upsetting. I don't know if they're going to be recast or what. But I think, again, that's why I said cautiously optimistic about this one. I think it'll be interesting though, nonetheless. I mean, I am looking forward to it still. So yeah, that's at number 5. At number 4, kind of cheating here, but I put Invincible Season 2, even though it already started this year, but it's on mid-season break right now, and we'll get the next 4 remaining episodes in 2024, of course. And Season 2 has been fantastic so far. I haven't talked about Invincible Season 2 on this channel yet, but I have been enjoying Season 2 a lot. I think it's been really damn good, and I just think it'll continue with these next batch of episodes. I think it'll be great. I mean, it's already proven that the show's really damn solid. So I've been loving what they've been doing with, especially Omni-Man. Omni-Man's the best character in Invincible. He just is. He's so awesome and complex, and I love the route they're going, really adapting some of those comic storylines. And I think it'll be just exciting to see how this season wraps up. So, yeah, kind of cheating because it did start this year, but it's not going to finish until next year. So, whatever, sue me. Moving on to the top three. At number three, I have Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, because Season 5 started a while ago, but we still haven't finished Season 5. And honestly, it's a damn shame what's happened to Yellowstone. I mean, with all these spinoffs and the spin-off, or not really spinoffs, the prequels. The prequels have been really great, 1883 and 1923. I thought they've all been solid, but everything that's been going on with Kevin Costner and whatnot, and he no longer really wants to be a part of the show, which now they're like, oh, we have to end it. And then they're talking about potentially making a sequel show with like freaking Matthew McConaughey. It's just bizarre stuff. Like, I really just want them to focus on the mainline Yellowstone series. And, I really enjoy this show, and it is a bit of a shame what's happened to it, I feel like. I mean, not that Season 5 has been, like, bad or anything, but it's just, like, I feel like there's all this negative attention kind of surrounding the show at the moment, and it's unfortunate to see, but I'm still very excited, obviously, which is why it's at number 3, pretty high up on this list, because Season 5, I have enjoyed it, not as much as some of the other earlier seasons, but I think it's pretty solid, and I want to see what they do with Kevin Costner's character, John Dutton, how they wrap up his story. He's the main freaking character. We got to see how his story ends, so I'm just excited to see what they do with that, and I'm glad they decided not to continue the show without John Dutton, because, again, as I've said, he's the main character, so they can't just randomly, not like what they did with Walking Dead, with Rick, just continuing it without him. Like, that's stupid, man. It's absolutely lame. But anyway, there you go. That's kind of my thoughts on Yellowstone at the moment. But moving on to number 2, I have The Boys Season 4. Now, they did release a teaser trailer for this, 3 weeks ago, I think, and it looks good. And just the way Season 3 ended, I'm so excited. It'll be great to see, just more Homelander. Give me more Homelander. We always want more Homelander. We can't get enough of him. Want more memes about him. It'll be great. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan is also, I think, going to be in this season. Yeah. So I'm excited to see his character. We got a little glimpse of him in the trailer. Huge Jeffrey Dean Morgan fan, of course. So I think it'll be just really awesome to see what goes on. I also want to see like what's going to happen to Butcher and stuff, because at the end of Season 3, they said like he's basically dying, which is pretty sad. So I just want to see what happens with all that and all this stuff with like Homelander's trial and stuff. And I think it'll be really exciting, man, after he killed that one guy at the end of Season 3. Again, the way Season 3 ended was just so damn perfect. So I think Season 4 will be amazing. But yeah, not much else to say other than that. Anyway, moving on to number 1, I have, of course, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, the return of my boy. Rick Grimes is returning, and I'm so thrilled that we're going to be seeing him. And Michonne, of course, I'm excited to see her again. But, I mean, she left a bit more recently. It's been a bit longer without Rick, so I'm excited to see him again. And everything we've seen, all the trailers have looked exciting. I know there's some theories that, maybe Rick could die or something. I don't know. I don't know if I buy into those theories or not, but I'm worried. I'm excited. And it'll just be great, hopefully. I have actually kind of been enjoying these spinoffs for The Walking Dead. Obviously, Dead City and, the Daryl Dixon show was all right. But I'm just excited to see Rick. I mean, this is the one we've been waiting for all along. So, yeah, it'll be fun, hopefully. But yeah, there you guys go. That's my top 10 most anticipated TV shows of 2024. Let me hear your most anticipated shows of next year down in the comments. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say, because there's a lot I didn't mention, of course, like Andor Season 2. That's, something I'm kind of looking forward to as well. But there's a bunch of others, of course. But yeah, post your thoughts and comments down below. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.